I don't know. I know I won the coin. The podium, I think, it came down to me and Ricky Graham. But for most of the race, it was me, Ricky, and Chris Carr. And Chris was a hell of a he was really, really good on the 600. So it was, but for some reason, me and Ricky dropped Chris, and then it came down to me and him, and I ended up beating him. And that was my rookie year on the 600s. And it came way down. I had to go to the last race of the year. I want to say it was in Castle Rock, Washington, at the TT, and that's a hell of a long drive from Texas. And I wasn't much of a well. I went pretty good. I actually won the Camel Challenge at Peoria TT, but I didn't race many TTs, which is kind of weird. But we drove all the way up there, and then I don't know if it was qualifying or a heat race or something. I crashed and got a concussion, and it was funny. We were watching the main event. I do remember this. So it was me, Ricky, Scotty Parker, all of us. We're sitting there watching the main event as Chris won it, and I ended up second in that championship.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
old dirt track days.
Yeah, what so the 600 Nationals, I don't know much about them besides basically what you just told me. I know Chris Carr won a lot of the races, a lot of the titles. Um, how important were they to you guys? Like in retrospect to the GNC series, like did you guys take them serious? I mean, did it pay well? Like what was the deal with it with those races?
So obviously, GNC is the series. I mean, that's what you want to win. That's where the factory guys are for the most part. Back then, the 600. The fact that you could go race your heroes as a junior, and put it on the podium or go up there and make some money. Yeah, the pay was good. It wasn't. I don't think it was on par with the GNCs. Like I don't know that Harley offered the same contingency for a GNC for a Grand National win as a 600, but if you had the right serial number on a Rotax engine, and it was a Harley, you could make some contingency money at a 600 National.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the reality what the situation was. But it was, I mean, if you go back and pull the rolls, the talent was deep, and you're a racer, so you're lining up. It doesn't matter if it's in your freaking backyard. I mean, if it's cameras are rolling and money's on the line, and you're hungry, and this is where you want to go, and this is your life objective, then it's going to go down.
I agree, man. I did Savannah this year. It was always the kickoff on the way down to Daytona. And I didn't run the 450s, but I was watching one of the 450 classes and it paid $125 to win. That was it. And there was these kids, dude. They were just like there was four red flags in this race for $100. Like I swear, if there was a pack of Skittles, they would have just did the same shit. They were going crazy. I'm thinking like, do they know it's like $100 to win this? Like, and the season opener's less than a week away. It just blew my mind, and it got me thinking, like, man, we are some competitive bastards. Like, we just, yeah, it doesn't, like you said, it don't matter if it counts or if it's in the backyard.